Hey guys, Jason Harris here with Digital Dealership Solutions. Thanks for joining me on another episode of The Drive. Just getting kind of towards the tail end of my day. And something that just kind of recently came up in a phone call I just had that I thought was really important. I was talking to a new client that we're currently onboarding right now. So, this particular dealership has been using Facebook advertising. And the way that they've been using Facebook advertising is, well, and this has to do with the vendor that they've been using, it's just been simply for remarketing purposes. Dynamic vehicle ads remarketed against, vehicles that the customer may have saw. When I talked to this customer, or this new client we're onboarding right now, and they weren't even aware that Facebook could be used for acquisition, not necessarily remarketing. Look, I think this partly has to do with vendors, but also with clients as well. I mean, look, guys, you cannot rely on the information your vendors have. In fact, look, I've met some phenomenal vendor reps out there, and I've met a bunch that went to a conference 4 years ago, and that is literally the extent of their digital marketing education. Acquisition sits in all digital marketing strategies. Acquisition with Facebook has to do with the ability to develop an audience. I think we can actually create an audience in Facebook, and I just don't feel like enough vendors are really focusing on this, because it does take time and effort, which is a shame, because right now, as far as positive ROIs that we're seeing within our digital marketing, it's our Facebook advertising from an acquisition perspective in the development of audiences that mimic and look like the audiences that we deal with on a day-to-day basis within the dealership, that we're having the best bang for our buck. I had a dealership in 2017 that did almost 1,300 Facebook leads. And those 1,300 Facebook leads accounted for almost 12% of their retail sales. That's kind of freaking huge, right? Now, don't get me wrong, that's not the case for all dealerships. But regardless, the ROI was there. Google, I can target people based on behavior, okay? Websites you visited, keywords you put into, it's a behavior pattern that I get to identify you as a potential audience, right? With Facebook, you get something totally different. It's something that's considerably more powerful. But Facebook goes even farther and helps you develop out new audiences. Audiences you didn't even know existed. It takes time. Maybe that's the reason why a lot of vendors don't do it. But you guys need to be educated. You need to take the time. You need to do the research. You need to know what each one of these channels have to offer and how you can incorporate them into your overall digital strategy, not just on the sales side, but parts and service and used cars as well. Anyways, guys, that's all I have to say about this. If you're using Facebook advertising right now for acquisition and you've had some great success in that, or maybe you didn't have some great success with that, I'd really like to hear that. I'm trying to collect as much information about it as possible. It helps and assists, I think, us all, and I think it's worthwhile to sharing it. So please drop a message down below. I love reading the comments, and thank you so much for your guys' time. You have a wonderful day.